So check this, I'm over here just crunching on some edits and I see this posted by Wired.com like an hour ago. Instagram will now test hiding likes in the US starting next week. It may be obvious considering my accent. I live in America. Damn, let's talk about it. Intro. Salutations everybody, Benjamin Brandon here, back with another video. This is a different type of video. Normally this channel is all about supporting the IGTV and Instagram creators out there, the hashtag Vert community, the vertical video rebels. I also do like dope gear reviews. And yeah, I talk about Instagram a lot on this channel, mainly with Instagram updates, and I think this does fall in line with that. So Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri just spilt some tea. I think I used that reference right. So he announced that Instagram will be testing removing the likes from accounts here in the US, the biggest population on Instagram today. Whoa. He was speaking at an event hosted by Wired, and well, let's just see what he has to say, and let's go through the video together.
Private like counts. I have written a lot about demetrication and about what changing the metrics looks like. Where does Instagram stand on that right now?
So right now we're testing making like counts private, so you'll be able to see how many people liked a given photo of yours or video of yours, but no one else will. And in 7 countries, including Brazil and Japan, Canada. We're actually announcing that we're going to start testing in the US next week, not the whole US at once.
I like how he just says, oh yeah, by the way, yo, you know the biggest population on Instagram? Yeah, we're just testing y'all out next week, no big deal. Let's move on, like how's your day? Like he just totally blew by the fact that that's a huge deal for creators, especially in the US. Hello.
Some of you.
That's exciting.
So those of us in this room who are Instagram users may, as soon as next week, see.
Some of you definitely will.
Or not see likes.
There's a couple hundred people in here, so yeah, definitely a couple of you are gonna have private likes, I hope.
That's huge.
So that's interesting. So a couple hundred people were in the event. He said, yeah, a few of you will. So like, what's that math? I don't know. We're not all gonna see it, so okay, there's that. But damn.
That's huge.
Are you into this idea? You're all very, yeah? All right.
I think
just trying to get a temperature.
Especially in
Would you be clapping if you were there? Like, are you excited about this? Let me know in the comments. I have some thoughts that I'll get to in a sec.
in terms of how it affects young people.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
it's about young people. The idea is to try and depressurize Instagram, make it less of a competition, give people more space to focus on connecting with people that they love, things that inspire them. But it's really focused about young people. We have to see how it affects how people feel about the platform, how it affects how they use the platform.
So it's for young people, which I get. I think, the Gen Z demographic really relies on social media for their self-esteem. I'm obviously, I'm a millennial. I'm not, a kid, right? But I can see where they're going with this. I can see that if I were 12 or 10 doing what I do right now, which I don't think I would be doing IGTV and vertical video tutorials on YouTube. I would probably try to prank my mom or something. I'm pretty sure I have once. That's the kind of content I would be focused on, and yeah, the only way I would continue to do that on a consistent basis, at least at that age, would be looking at the likes and views and seeing what's going on with that, right? For you millennials, you remember when Jackass was a big thing and we all who had cameras, because obviously we didn't have phones with cameras at the time, right? We would get a video recorder or something and we would try, me and my cousin were even trying to throw each other inside grocery carts and just see how hard we can hit walls and try to record it. That was a thing, right? God forbid Instagram was around during that time. YouTube wasn't even around during that time, right? I'm aging myself here. Let's say I'm 12 years old, right? If I got 100 views on that video, I'd be like, oh my god, this is insane. That is so many views. I will totally continue to throw myself into walls with grocery carts and all that. So I get where they're going with that.
That affects the creator ecosystem, but I'm been spending a lot of time on this personally.
So the CEO of Instagram himself has been spending a lot of time on this. That is super interesting. They've already tested in different countries, right? It started in Canada, I believe, and then it moved to Australia. They've also been testing this in Brazil and Japan, New Zealand. So they do have some good data already. Now they want to bring it to the plethora of Instagram users in the United States. Crazy stuff indeed. Let's go ahead and read some of this article. If you post a picture and no one sees how many people liked it, does it still exist? First of all, damn. Okay, like now I'm insecure as a creator. I don't know, does it? Like if a tree falls down, do people hear the sound? Is that the same analogy? Never mind. Instagram users in the United States are going to find out next week. All right, let's get ready. Months after the company tested hiding like counts in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, Ireland, Italy, and Brazil, CEO Adam Mosseri announced today at Wired25 that US Instagram users can expect their like counts to vanish from public view. The company will begin testing next week, at first rolling out the change to a limited number of accounts. So like they do for any big update, they roll it out usually through country and small divots of a country. This is totally in line with Instagram's software update calendar and schedule. Makes sense? So you're probably already asking yourselves two things. One, can I see what likes I get? And two, when is this actually going to happen next week? I can definitely answer both. Well, the first one, if you paid attention to that video, he did mention...
So right now we're testing making like counts private, so you'll be able to see how many people like to give in photo of yours or video of yours, but no one else will.
So what that looks like for certain users in certain countries right now is this. You can see who has liked your posts, but you don't get that number count. And as far as when this is gonna happen, I will tell you right now, this is a fact. It will happen on Tuesday. I am super confident it will happen on November 12th, 2019. Why do I say that? Well, it's a given that Instagram updates happen on Tuesdays. At least their update cycle has happened on a Tuesday for the last 8 months. Yes, I'm a little bit of an Instagram nerd in that regard. It's because I make tutorials, like I gotta know these things. So there you go. Hiding like counts is just the latest step in Instagram's quest to become the safest place on the internet, along with algorithms and filters to remove offensive and divisive comments or pictures. Yo, that's dope. I didn't know that. And I think that's super amazing. No one should be slandering people's work or pictures of themselves. Like, that is just not a thing. These trolls out there, that's not a thing people should be doing, you know? Like, if you've ever had a troll, don't worry about those people. Those are just people who just want to get you down, right? It's because they're mostly haters, or honestly, they're unhappy people who have other things going on in their lives we don't know about, and they feel some type of gratification trying to pull other people down. And as creators, we are super sensitive with the things that we create. We put our heart, soul, time, and attention into these things. Whether it's a picture of yourself, you took a photo of it, you're in Lightroom, you're touching it all up, making it look dope. I, as a video creator, I'm obviously making videos all the time, every day, for myself or clients. So I think that's amazing that Instagram has put stuff like that to remove that slander, because, well, yeah, as you see here, they're trying to make this the safest place on the internet. Pretty dope. I'm on board with that, Instagram. Yeah. But the move hasn't come without panic pushback from users who, among other complaints, note that hiding engagement metrics will make it harder to determine whose follower count is legitimate. You know what? That's actually a good point, because if you see someone with like 100K followers and they only have like 200-300 likes on their photos, that's fake, son. Other pushback that I've been hearing, being, micro influencer or whatever, when we work with brand deals, like they want to know these metrics and they can see them. We just, as the creator now, have to give them to them, I guess. So it's gonna be a little harder for us to get more brand deals. Like, I work with a couple brands, not many, I'm not a big deal or anything, but I work with Joby, I work with Sandmarc, I work with Epidemic Sound. Like, these are people that I work with, and yeah, a lot of that data is displayed, so they've never asked me like, hey, what were your metrics for Q4? And they can just see like, oh, dope, we see 1,000 views on that Instagram post, good job, keep it up. Like, that's all it is now. We see 28 comments on it, cool, keep it up. I don't know, it's gonna be an interesting road to think about as a creator, influencer, whatever you want to call yourself, or me. Just be nice. Wired's area artist talked to Mosseri and actor and producer Tracy Ellis Ross about why it's important for social media platforms to take responsibility for the safety and well-being of the people who frequent them. So there's talking about safety a lot, right? You gotta think about safety. I think this all kind of blew up with like 13 Reasons Why. Y'all remember that? You watch Netflix, or am I just like that old dude that watches like kid stuff? I don't know. But mental health is a big deal now more than ever, and I think it's great because it's a big deal because it's getting more attention. People are advocating more towards mental health. We've always had physical health around. We've always had, physicians giving us physicals and but now mental health is such a thing, and social media can be such a ego boost and just an ego drainer, it's still too early to gauge whether social media demetrication improves a user's mental health or quality of online discourse. If it does work, it could be an important step to bringing users back to platforms that they have been using less frequently or abandoning. So crazy stuff, right? Like so much in fact that I literally stopped working and just turned on my camera and like just had a talk. This is an informal situation right now, not normally like this on my videos, but a big deal because yeah, likes will be going away in the US starting next week. Like I said, Tuesday is what I'm guessing, my hypothesis. Now, to give you my opinion as a creator, I am not an Instagram guru. I don't market myself as that. Yes, I give you guys tips on Instagram, especially IGTV, because I've had some success on IGTV, but yeah, I'm not these like, yeah, this is what you do to algorithm hack, and that's not me. That's not my thing. I'm a creator. I teach you guys how to create, and I teach you guys how to promote what you're creating on IGTV especially, right? So given that I have more of a creator mindset on this platform versus a business mindset, I like this update. I really do. I too, as a creator, feel the pressure of engagement, and I do think, sometimes if I don't get, the 500 to 1,000 views on a particular post that I do, because I only really post videos. Like, if you're posting photos, why are you posting photos? Maybe we shouldn't even have this conversation. I don't know if they're getting rid of the view count, most likely. But like, if you're posting photos, your engagement's already down, so you probably want this removed. Back to the point. I understand this pressure for sure as a creator. If my threshold of 500 to 1,000, views on a particular post, I don't get there and it's below that, yeah, I'm like, whoa, why does this video suck so much? Or did I say something wrong? Was this just dumb? Was the caption off? Hashtags? Like, I think about these things, right? Because I don't let it boost my self-esteem or anything, but I do analyze it to improve on my content, my posts. If this doesn't work, then, alter, recalibrate, make different content, make better content, right? That's how I engage my quality. Plus, I have my own eye as a video editor and a videographer, that low on ISO, all that stuff. Like, I think about it like, oh, different lens. Like, I think about that stuff too. But overall, I think this is dope. I think it's going to give a lot of people who aren't saying that they're feeling pressure a load off of their pressure. And it's okay if you feel this way. We all do it. Every creator thinks about whether they're great because they get high engagement or they suck because they get low engagement. We all do it. It's okay. You can admit it. But if you're still not comfortable admitting it, well, this feature, this new update of removing or hiding the likes is going to be a good idea. Because at the end of the day, we can still see who actually engages with our content. We just won't get that validation from other people. And I think that is a great thing. We shouldn't need validation from other people when it comes to our creative process, our creative outlet, putting our stuff out. Now, if you're an Instagrammer and you do like, a theme page or something and you just curate content that you don't create, okay, well, this probably will suck for you. Because I think one of the things that allures people to a theme page is the fact that so many people like it, and you can see that. You're just kind of a part of the club, So this will probably suck for theme pages. But for actual creators, like people who create the content, understand that this is actually a good thing, that you can validate yourself because you'll still have the metrics to show you who's liking, how many likes you're getting, and how many views you're getting. But other people are not going to see that. All they're going to see is you, is your content, is your awesome photo. If your photo sucked, then you can see on your back end of Instagram that, yeah, that photo sucked. You didn't get that many likes. Okay, understand. Rinse and repeat. Different type of color palette. Maybe get it into focus this time. Like, I don't know. So I'm actually excited about this. And I can see why they're doing this for young people, and I can see how they're marketing this as a safety protocol, but I'm gonna call it a healthy protocol. You are a creator. You're always gonna be hard on yourself. The hardest critic you'll ever have is yourself. And that's all you have to worry about on Instagram now, is I guess the point. So we'll see what's up with it. But more importantly, I wanna know your thoughts. What do you think about this as an Instagram creator? Comment and let me know. Are you excited about this? Do you kind of feel the way that I feel as a creator who creates on Instagram? Do you hate it? Why do you hate it? Don't just hate on something, give an explanation to it and maybe a solution, right? Like, drop all that in the comments. I'm super curious. This has been another edition of Talking Insta. Again, this is the first edition. If you want to watch some dope tutorials to succeed on IGTV, I would totally watch the playlist right there. And you need to watch this video because I was having dinner and I thought about you and I was like, oh, you, this person who's watching this, right? I'm talking to you, needs that video. Like, they just need it. So there you go. Now you gotta watch it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Crush that like button and I will see you on the next one. I will actually see you, but we won't see likes. That's what's happening. Peace.